Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to you. I cannot believe it is the year 2020. Like, what is that? I have been so excited to make today's video because I knew that more than anything it is going to be really therapeutic for me. Almost exactly a year to the date, I made a video last year making my vision board for 2019, and I can't believe it's been a whole year already. It really truly does not feel like that. And I had so many aspirations, I had so many things I wanted to accomplish in the year 2019 that I don't know, we'll find out if I did or not. I'm just gonna react to that video today. We're gonna talk about it, and then I'm gonna talk about my goals for the year 2020, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to be watching this video on my phone so that I can put up a screen recording. I'll put one up probably right over here so that you can watch along with me. And I have not watched this video since I made it, so I don't know, I don't really remember what I said in this video. I know my goals because I do still have them up on my mirror over here, kind of like as daily reminders. I took the board down because that pink was just like not fitting with my aesthetic, but I did still have the goals where I could see them. So yeah, let's just watch this video and oh boy. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you were joining me for the first time. For today's video, I was feeling kind of inspired by the fact that it is now 2019, brand new year, clean slate. I've been doing a lot of research over the past couple of days about vision boards. So today I'm gonna make a vision board, so let's get started. New intro. Okay, I have picked 10 things or 10 goals for the year. So I wrote down all of my goals in like a Word document on my computer, and then I separated them into category of finance, travel, habits, and career. Okay, so the first and probably most important goal that I'm putting on my board is to save money. Literally, I am the absolute worst at saving money. Everyone who is in my life can vouch for that, and I am trying to make it a goal to be better at that this year because I need to be. And the second thing, also going right along with my little finance corner of my vision board, is just to be debt-free and pay off my credit cards. These are the stickers that I picked for that. This one says, pay off my credit cards, debt-free just ahead, and that feeling when you pay off credit card debt. Okay, so just gonna pause for a second and let's talk about that. I definitely need to start off by saying that although I had my reminders and I was very motivated to do all the things that I had set for myself this year, I definitely did not complete as many goals as I wanted to. I'm just gonna say that right off the top. I had a really tough year financially this year, just in the aspect of, I think in my early 20s, I was so excited that I was able to pay for things on my own, and that I had to pay for things on my own, and you know, the lifestyle that I have. I love to travel, I love to go places, I love to, you know, buy things. And I think it just kind of caught up with me now because it's nearly impossible for me to get myself out of debt, and I've come to realize that I kind of either need to accumulate a lump sum of money to pay off my debt completely, or I need to get into my career path a little more, so that I am able to do that. So my first two goals that I had set for myself, I absolutely did not obtain. I did try really hard to be a little more cautious with my spending this year, but it just didn't work out like that for me. I am more motivated than ever. I feel like this year is truly my year. Last year I kind of didn't start out in the right mindset of this year I'm going to make things happen, but I feel like now I can kind of, I just feel like I have a clearer vision of how I want this year to go for me. I'm gonna be 25 this year. That's scary to say out loud. And I have bigger goals than I have ever had in my life, and I feel like for the first time they might actually be obtainable, if that makes sense. Failed on number 1 and 2 on my goals list, but I am expecting all of you to hold me accountable this year, because 2020, I am coming for you. So the next little corner of my vision board is all about travel. And some would say I already travel too much. True. But then again, at the same time, like when I travel, I frequent the same places. I want to see somewhere new. And bigger than that, I want to go to a new country that I've never been to. Matter of fact, I've never even been outside of the United States, and I really want to travel the world. And at least this year, I'd like to see one other country, even if it's just like Canada or the Bahamas or something, you know, in this region still. And part 2 of my little travel corner is I really want to go back to LA. Besides Wilmington, LA is my favorite place in the entire world. There was a time in my life after acting camp and stuff like that when I was still a teenager that I thought I wanted to move to LA, and I still do. That's still partially true. I would love to live there part-time, especially with the industry that I have my degree in, and that's going to be my career choice, is production. So obviously LA, that's like the heart of where you want to be if you're in this field. I would like to take at least 1 week some point this year, maybe in the summer possibly, to go there and just be there. Okay, so number 3 and 4 involve travel on my vision board, and I definitely accomplished number 3. I did get to see somewhere new. I got to go to New York for the first time, and I took a 19-hour road trip from upstate New York all the way back down here to Florida when my friend moved home from college back in May. So that was exciting. I wasn't a fan of New York. You guys know that I talked about that in that vlog, but it was really cool to finally see it in person, and I got to go through a bunch of states, just passing through, but still I got to see a bunch of states that I've never been to before, so that was super exciting. That was the only time that I saw somewhere new this year, but it counts. Like, check number 3 off. I did that. I did not, however, get to go back to LA, which super sucks. But I do have plans to go there this year, because I would like to backtrack a little bit on what I said in that video, how I love LA, and at one point in my life I wanted to live there, and I still want to live there, but part-time. And yes, I still feel that way. However, I have kind of had a change of heart a little bit. I kind of feel like if I'm going to jumpstart my career in the field that I want to be in, make the connections I need to make, I need to move to LA full time. So I think I'm gonna do that this year. We'll see if that happens for me. I would love to be there like July, sometime in the summer, and really just focus on my work for a little bit, because I'm kind of in a rut in my life where I just feel stuck. I hate feeling like that. I used to hate Florida. I wouldn't say I hate it anymore. I love that I feel a sense of home here, because this is my home. This is the only home I've ever known. My family's here, my friends, people that I love so much are here, and I would never want to stray away from Florida for good. but I need to get out of my hometown and really pursue my dreams, because I've taken far longer than I ever wanted to get to that point in my life, and 2020 just feels right. It feels like if I'm gonna do it, like I gotta do it now. But I really am heavily considering moving to LA this summer and giving this industry a shot for real. So that's kind of exciting. It's scary, but we'll see what happens. You know, you never know. 2019 was kind of like my time to set those goals, but 2020 is the year that I meet them. I promise you that. So moving right along to my good habits corner, I just want to take better care of like my mind, body, and soul this year. I feel like I really neglected my mental health last year because I had so much going on just in general. So this year I really want to take the time to focus on that, to recognize that, and whenever I feel like I am getting in a funk, I want to be able to address that correctly and get into good habits in all aspects. So the first thing I really want to do to better myself is read more. And this came out really weird because of the printer, but I am a huge reader. I'm an avid reader. In high school, I would breeze through like 4-part series of books in a week. I've literally been reading the book Paper Towns since I was on the plane to LA. That's when I started this book 3 years ago almost, and I still have not gone through it. One of my best friends, Kat, always yells at me because I was supposed to finish this book like literally years ago, and it just sits on my dresser, and it's not like I don't have time to read it, I just don't make time to read it. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to get back into my reading habits this year. Another big thing that I want to really start focusing on is I would love to take up running, but just working out in general and finding a consistent workout partner. Hopefully I can take better care of my health this year, because I'm a dancer, I choreograph, I teach, but I would love to get back into like actually dancing and taking class and taking it seriously how I did for, you know, the first 16 years of my life. So I want to be able to do that. So that all ties into health and endurance and working out and taking better care of myself. I want to actually take that seriously this year because I think it's important. Another good habit I think that's important for all of us, but that I have more recently been paying attention to, is I want to be more present. And by that, I mean I just want to be able to take in every moment of life that I'm living and really recognize it as it's happening, because it goes so fast and life is so short, and I want to be able to look back and feel confident and feel good in the fact that I appreciated every experience that I went through. And I had one goal for the year that didn't really fit into any of my 4 boxes, so I'm just going to talk about it a little bit right now in between my habits and my next and final corner of my vision board. And this one might be a little silly, but to me it's important because it is the whole reason that I am inspired to be consistent with my channel this year. And that is, I really just want to meet David Dobrik. And I don't think that's much of a shock to anybody who's watching this right now. If you've watched my past videos and me talking about him, he's my favorite YouTuber and quite possibly one of my favorite humans to ever exist. And he just inspires me in all aspects, but especially in this space of YouTube. And I just really want to meet him and just hug him and thank him for being such an inspiration to me to do this right now. Let's talk about all that. Okay, so I had a goal to work out more, I definitely worked out more this year than I did in 2018, so I will consider that a win for me. Obviously, I would like to do more. I would love to get a gym membership. I was so busy with other stuff this year that literally I could not fit that into my schedule. But this year, like, I am going to. I would like to have a gym membership. I would love to take up like cycling or like spinning classes. I wish we had Soul Cycle here where I'm at, because I feel like I could like actually get into that and have fun doing that. But hopefully, like, if I maybe possibly move to LA, like, I can take up soul cycling like regularly. I'm very proud of myself because I mentioned in that video that I wanted to get back into taking dance classes, doing that regularly, dancing rather than just choreographing, and I'm so happy to say that I was able to do that thanks to my best friend Jose, who I have been begging to teach adult classes here in our town, and he has been teaching a heels class slash a street jazz class, switching off every other week since August, and I've been to every single one. I help him with the email list and like keeping track of who shows up, keeping track of waivers and stuff like that, so I am able to take every single class, and it is truly the best part of my week. I was struggling at first with picking up choreo, which used to be my strongest suit in dance besides turning, which I'm still very good at, thankfully. That's the only thing I really haven't lost. Flexibility gone, jumps, leaps gone, but my turns are still on point, and for that I am thankful. But also picking up choreography. I'm really good at picking up choreography. I can pick it up really fast, but obviously with 5-6 years of not taking class every single day, I lost that a little bit. So it's been great to be able to dance every week and have to remember choreo and do it, because it has really helped get that back to me, and I'm thankful for that. I'm so blessed that I get to take that class every week, and at least once a week I know that I'm getting a little bit of a fun workout and revisiting that part of my heart that I love so much. So that I am proud of, but I could always do better, so I'll consider that a check off, because I definitely was working out more, but I want to work out even more, so we're gonna do that. The reading thing I still suck at. I still have not finished Paper Towns. It's been a whole year. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, I can't. Matter of fact, when I'm done filming this, I'm gonna go finish Paper Towns, and I promise you I'm going to do that. I don't know. It's on my desk. It's been there forever. Like, I just haven't made the time to read it. No. I said in that video that I wanted to be more present, and I definitely think I have been this year. I have made a point to take in the moments of my life while I'm living them, and that's the one thing I feel like I have stuck to the most, because it's true, life goes by so quickly. Things can change in an instant, and I don't ever want to look back and be like, man, I wish I would have been more present in that moment because it was so important, or, you know, stuff like that. So I definitely have been really good about that this year. And then the last thing I said in that video was I wanted to meet David Dobrik. Did not happen for me, but I'm gonna make it happen, okay? I have to meet him and let him know that he really does inspire me, and I don't know, I still love him just as much, if not more. I did not get to meet David Dobrik this year, but pray for me that 2020 is my year. So my last and final corner of my vision board is going to be all about my career. And if you've been with me since the start of my channel, I talked briefly about my degree. I have a degree in interactive media production, which really is TV, film, movie, being on a set, editing, camera work, social media marketing, anything that falls under that umbrella of media. That is what my degree is in. That has always been my passion. It took me a little time to rediscover that, but once I did, I knew that that's what I needed to be doing, and that was just it for me. I also have a certificate in television studio production, so TV and film and movies and being on a set, that's the end game for me. it's been almost 8 months since I graduated college, and I have applied to a few studios, locally and otherwise, but nothing has really come up yet. And I know that for a lot of people, like once you graduate college, it takes a long time for you to really find a job. So I'm trying not to let that discourage me, but by the end of the year, I would absolutely love to be working in my field, whether that be just in the social media aspect of it or working actually on a production set. Either or I will be satisfied with. There's no other career that would even remotely interest me. For years and years and years, I've wanted to start a channel and I was just too scared. So I'm proud of myself already for what I've accomplished thus far. Even if it, may not seem like a lot, it's a lot to me because I did it and I've been doing it, and I'm at like 24 videos at this point, I think, and I just started 2 months ago. So I'm proud of myself for staying on myself to upload consistently. And so far so good, and I'm gonna keep it going. So I have this to always remind me what it's all about, and that is just how much I love this platform and how I want to keep growing and getting better. And my goal by the end of 2019 is to have at least 10,000 subscribers. So if you're new here and this is the first video you're seeing of me, or if you're already subscribed to me, thank you for helping me get one step closer. I am so happy with what I've accomplished so far, but I know I can go further and I know I can do better, so I'm gonna do it, and I need your help. So just by watching this video and giving it a like and subscribing to my channel, you are a part of my journey, and for that I am forever grateful, and I mean that with every ounce of my heart. The last part got me a little emotional. Wow, I didn't realize how I have grown until I just heard myself say those things. For starters, I said that I wanted to grow in my career. I wanted to at least be working in the social media aspect of my degree by the end of the year, and I'm happy to say that less than a month later I got a job at a medical spa working as their social media marketing manager, and I was there for 8 months. I definitely feel like I grew with my skills, with my endurance. I know now what I deserve and what I don't deserve from a work environment, and above all, I got the experience that I needed. I have been actively applying to production jobs, assisting jobs at studios, and all kinds of things literally this entire year. In this industry, it's all about who you know, which is why it's so important for me to get out to LA at least for a little bit, live there full time, so that I can market and I can make connections and I can get my experience that I need in that aspect of it. I have, of course, felt discouraged at times when, things aren't happening for me right away, but I know that's not how it works. So I am just proud of myself for what I have accomplished, and that's all I can ask for. So I definitely talked about YouTube and how grateful I am for this platform, and I'm still forever grateful, even more so now. At the time, I had maybe 30 subscribers. I now have 230 subscribers, so I am stoked about that. Obviously, I didn't hit 10,000 like my goal, but I knew that that was kind of not going to be easy. But now that I've had an entire year of being on YouTube and seeing what it is that people look for, what they subscribe to, all that kind of thing, and 200 of you are new here since that video, so for that I am so grateful. Welcome to all of you. I appreciate you more than you could ever know. Trust me on that. My goals for 2020, I'm not gonna sit down and make a whole vision board like last year, because to be quite honest with you, my goals haven't changed. And I actually saw a tweet from Andrea Russett that I want to read to you guys. yesterday, and I screenshotted it because I was like, oh my god, that's exactly how I'm feeling. And I feel like it was a sign that I saw it at that time before I knew that today I was gonna sit down and film this video. And she said, my biggest New Year's resolution is to allow myself to fail at my other resolutions and be able to pick them back up and start again rather than give up entirely. I have never felt like I needed to see something at the right time more. When I glanced at my list last night and really thought like, wow, I did not accomplish even half of the things I wanted to accomplish this year. How am I gonna sit down and film this video and react to myself being a failure? And then I saw that tweet and it really put it back into perspective for me, because you can set goals all day long. You can try and fail and try again, and that's what matters. It's not about your success to failure ratio, because that's life. You're gonna have both. You gotta take it for what it is, pick yourself back up and keep going. So I took that as a sign, and it really started my year off on the right foot because I knew I was gonna be okay. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. You know it means everything to me. I don't need to say that in every video. I think you know at this point how grateful I am that you guys sit down, watch my videos, take the time to care about what I have to say, what I'm going through. And before I get like all crazy emotional, I just want to say thank you. I'm so excited for 2020. I can't wait to see what it holds. And I'm hoping that you all stick around to see with me. And yeah, I'm excited. It's day 1 of 365. It's a fresh start. It's a clean slate. It's everything that I need right now, and I wish nothing but the best for all of you as well. I hope this year is successful and wonderful, and I have a really good feeling about it. Please like and subscribe if you have not done that already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hopefully it's confirmed for playlist in March, because that would be absolutely perfect.